Guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Runa. I know you guys see that I have a lot of glitter on my lids. I'm in the middle of doing a makeup look, and whenever I'm in the middle of doing a makeup look and I'm trying a new foundation, I gotta do a foundation Friday. Foundation Fridays have been a pretty good hit on the channel. You guys have been loving it. I think you guys are foundation hoarders like me. We all foundation hoarders, so you know that's how we do it. Also, if you guys are wondering if I will have this makeup tutorial on my eyes up, yes, I will have it on, I think, Saturday. So this is probably going up tomorrow, but I'll let you guys know. Today, the foundation that we will be reviewing for Foundation Friday is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This would be a first impression for me because I've never tried this. Well, I've worn it for the event that they invited me to. NARS did invite me to this event and they did give it to me complimentary and, you know, like PR basically. But they matched me and then they put it on my face, but I didn't even like really focus on my foundation that day because I came home, took it off, took a nap. Girl was over the day that day. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna refilm this and do a better first impressions for you guys and show you guys how I think of it or not. But a fun fact though, at that NARS event I had a drink and it had flowers in it, and y'all, the flowers were edible, but they lied to me. Those flowers were edible, but they did not tell me that those flowers were going to be nasty. So we are gonna go on to the Sephora. So it's $49, which is not bad. I mean, it's NARS, high end. NARS has a really good reputation for providing high quality products. And what I already love about it, you guys, look at that spectrum. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 33 colors in the color spectrum, which I find to be amazing. I think that's amazing. I see equal amounts of fair and medium, and I see equal amounts of medium to medium dark. I feel like a lot of people can find a lot of different shades here, which I find amazing. And I love the names. They named them after like you know, like countries or areas. So there's like Sahel, Stromboli, like they kind of just like went on like that ethnic vibe. So yeah, isn't that so cool? So I am this color. I'm medium dark 1. It's a medium dark 1 with brown undertones and Syracuse. I'm so sorry if I announced that, or like I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, you guys. But yeah, Syracuse is what color I am. I'm medium dark. So it's a full coverage foundation. Woo woo! Y'all know I love the full coverage. Cover it all up, cake it up, plastic it up. You know, that's what I like. You don't have to like full coverage. I'm pretty sure you could just mix this with a moisturizer or dab on a lot less if you're not into full coverage. It's definitely made for sensitive, normal, dry, combination, and oily skin, and the finish is radiant, which I love radiant foundations because I like to have a really nice glow all the time. It's a foundation with a medium buildable coverage, up to 16 hours of lightweight, natural, fade resistance wear. We're gonna test all that out. So when I went to the NARS boutique, they recommended that I use this foundation with my fingers. Y'all know that my fingers are not my most favorite thing to use when I do my makeup. I have this thing with my fingers. I don't like them to be wet. I just don't like using my fingers to do a lot of things. I just hate the feeling of texture on my fingers. So I'm gonna use, but for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna use half of my sideward finger and the other half I'm gonna use a trusty little beauty blender. So let's go in. So on this side, I am going to go in with my fingers. So it did say 1 pump is, oh, good enough. So I'm just priming my face with the Becca Velvet Blurring, where'd it go? So I'm just priming my face with the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer because I didn't get the primer from NARS. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm just going to take it and I'm gonna use my finger. Oh my God, this is crazy. Just my fingers, it's amazing, you guys. Look at my fingers, just my fingers alone. Oh my God. I have never used a foundation that allowed me to just use my fingers. That coverage is amazing. Look at that coverage. It's not bad. Crazy. I'm gonna build it up a little bit more. So I went in with a little bit more foundation. See how that performs. Performs really good. And they color matched me so well. Do you guys see that? You can barely even see the difference. It's such a good color on me. Oh my god. Am I gonna be wearing this foundation like every day? Is this that foundation that I'm gonna be wearing? Because you guys know I tend to like to wear my hourglass a lot. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do like I think the next video, foundation review video I do is going to be a foundation battle. Oh my gosh, guys, it blends amazing. Like the blendability with this foundation and just with my fingers is crazy. Like, it's crazy. And it still has like that skin texture. It's not drying. I can feel it dry, but it's not becoming like a dry, masky feel. It's just really easy to blend. It's really easy to wear. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. Like, wow, that's good. It doesn't have a stinky smell to it like other foundations. I'm not gonna say the name, but yeah, it smells, it's nice. Like, feels good. It doesn't have an oily feel to it either. Some of the Radiant foundations sometimes have a very oily feel to it. This one has no oily feel, which is amazing. I'm just going in with a beauty blender, and oh my god, it goes on kind of sheer with the beauty blender. Of course, you know, like the beauty blender does take up some of the products, but the blendability is just as good. Like, so I prefer beauty blender application over the finger application because my fingers are now dirty, but I would go for the beauty blender for the finger application if I have to, for better application. So I mean, the finger trick is nice in my opinion, but it's not really my style. So I would go with the beauty blender because they're almost the same. The finger side does look a little bit better, but they're almost the same. Application is almost the same. Wow, you guys. It looks amazing. Okay guys, so I went ahead and put on a full face of makeup. I'm going to tell you guys, as I was putting on the makeup on top of the foundation was a great base. I didn't have any problems with patchiness, which is amazing because anytime I put on foundation and then there's patchiness, that means I feel like it's the foundation's fault because the foundation is your base and anything you put on the top of the foundation should go on smoothly. With this foundation, with the NARS foundation, everything went on really smoothly. So I'm really, really impressed. So far I haven't seen any oxidation, which is amazing because oxidation is something I don't want because this foundation is already my color. So if it gets darker, then I'm just gonna look too dark. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wear this for the rest of my day, you guys, and I'll be back with the final verdicts. So everything has been pretty amazing with this foundation. It still feels nice and hydrated. I don't have any of that tight feeling or any, like I don't feel gunky. Like I don't feel like my skin is dirty or gunky right now. It just feels like my skin is breathing and I think I look flawless. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself, you guys. So I think I just look a little flawless. So I'm loving it. I'm gonna come back and check in with you guys towards the end of the night and tell you guys my final verdict on this foundation. But right now, let's just do a close-up. So that's the close-up. Do you see my skin? It looks so good. Like, it's almost like, it's almost like I don't have anything on, and it's like, I put on only a little bit of powder and I'm just looking like super flawless. And even the side that I used my fingers on looks really good too. And even the application of all the products is like still there. Like, I've never had my highlight glow so hard on foundations because a lot of the times foundations are so cakey, it just takes away like the effect of my highlighter sometimes. So yeah, this is like amazing and I'm really excited to like see how it wears the whole day. We're almost done. It said it was 16 hours, so I usually go to bed around 10 or 11, so we'll be able to exactly tell you what's going on. Yeah, so I usually go to bed around 10 or 11, so I'm really excited. by then it'll be like a 16-hour wear foundation, and I'll be able to give you guys my final verdict and let you know what I actually think. But as I said before, so far 8 hours into wearing this foundation, I am so excited. Like, it's really nice, and we did a close-up already. So yeah, I'll be back, you guys. So as you can see, I took off my lash. I look crazy. It's 3 in the morning. Like, let me give you some proof. It's 2:45 a.m. I've had this foundation on way over 16 hours, but if you see, it still lasted a lot everywhere else on my face. Maybe not over here because I've been wiping this nasty lipstick off all day. It's just, have you guys ever worn a lipstick that is just like disgusting? It's this right now. So anyways, everywhere else is starting to fade except for the foundation. Foundation did not fade. It was not cakey all day. It did not make my face feel dry. I feel like my face just felt really, really nice the whole time. But since I do have really dry skin, I do feel like it was a little too sheer for me. Like, it's full coverage, but I don't like the skin look, even though that's like really trendy right now. I really like the mask look, which is very me. So if you like the masky, full coverage, can't see any texture or any pore type of foundation, this may not be the foundation for you. But if you're someone who loves like just that natural but nice coverage foundation, then the NARS Radiant foundation is really for you. But any foundation that comes with radiance in it always tends to have a more natural vibe to it, and anything that has a mask, or like anything that has matte in it will always come out to a more matte full coverage vibe. This is definitely dry skin friendly, so I really think anybody with dry skin would really enjoy wearing this because you don't get that dry feeling. But if you do have a little bit of texture from dryness, some of it will show up in some areas, but it could also just be that I've had this on for so long. It could have just been the primer that I use. It could just be the powder. It could be so many things, but overall I think this foundation performed really well. And I think my most favorite part about this foundation was that it is brown girl friendly. Like, it is for your South Asian girls, it is for us Bangladeshis, it is for us Indians, us Pakistanis, us Nepalians, us Indonesians, like all of us up in the Asia with this medium dark skin NC42 girls. This foundation is for all of us. We in the between shades. But yeah, it's definitely brown girl friendly. It didn't oxidize at all, which is like really important for us brown girls because our foundations are already pretty need to be pretty accurate to our skin tone, or because our necks are always like kind of darker than our face, or there's a lot of uneven skin tone, I feel, in medium skin tone. So we don't need foundation that oxidizes because it's just gonna look like 2 shades darker on our face. I don't think anyone needs oxidized foundation, but I think if someone who tends to tan can get away with oxidized foundation because it will kind of look like fake tan. But on a brown girl who doesn't tan, fake tan looks kind of crazy. So yeah, this did not oxidize at all. It stayed really, really relevant and on point. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys do try out this foundation. All of the links will be down below. I will be doing a tutorial on this look too. It'll be up Sunday. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And my new uploading schedule is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will have 3 videos up a week for you guys. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you so much for subscribing and liking this video. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, and Facebook. Those are all Glam by Runa. And I'll see you guys in my next Foundation Friday. Bye!